Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallim. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Kawther Hashmi and I am the Multi-Faith Coordinator and Muslim Chaplain for Syrian Borders Partnership. We can relate to our situation that we're experiencing today during the global pandemic and this crisis, and draw on a parallel to the story of Hazrat Younas alayhi salam. Hazrat Younas alayhi salam was sent to the people of Nineveh in Iraq by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide the people. And after much efforts, the people didn't listen to him. So he was frustrated. And out of this frustration, he left the people before the command of Allah Almighty. Hazrat Younas alayhi salam boards a ship, and the ship experiences a storm. And because of the storm, the ship is shaking around, and the people decide that the ship is too heavy, we need to lighten the load. And after getting rid of a lot of things, many things, they decide we need to throw someone aboard. And they decide to draw lots. And when they do draw the lots, they find that Hazrat Younas alayhi salam's name is drawn. And this is done 3 times. The reason being because they think Hazrat Younas alayhi salam is a pious person. We don't want to throw him aboard. We want to keep him on the ship. But unfortunately, after 3 attempts, his name still appears. And so finally, the people decide to throw him overboard. And as soon as he's thrown overboard, a whale swallows him. Now, we can draw on this in our current situation. We might feel in life because of certain pressures and stresses. Maybe it's because of financial problems. Maybe it's a breakdown in a relationship, or because of the current situation, we're feeling isolated, we're feeling alone. Maybe we're anxious about the uncertainty that we're facing, or maybe we are having problems with our work. Again, there's uncertainty about the work. Maybe we're having problems with our study, and a lot of people, many students are facing this because they don't know about the exams and the results that are going to come out from this. So there's a lot of uncertainty around, and sometimes we might feel that our ship is being rocked in this way, to the point where we are plunged into darkness and we're thrown overboard into darkness, just as Hazrat Younas alayhi salam was. But he was literally in the darkness, in the belly of a whale. And just try to imagine what he would have been facing in that darkness, in that state of complete fear, of uncertainty. He had no idea what was going to be his fate. What does he do? He calls out to Allah Almighty, and he says, La, and in the verses of the Quran, in Surah Al-Anbiya says, and mention the man of the fish, when he went off in anger and thought we would not decree anything upon him. And he called out within the darkness, La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin. There is no deity except you. Exalted are you. Indeed, I have been of the wrongdoers. So we responded to him and saved him from the distress. And thus do we save the believers. So it's important for us during this time under lockdown. We are in a way isolated. We're not literally in the belly of a whale, but we can sometimes feel like that. We can feel like we're in a state of darkness, and we're in a position where we're not able to cope with that state of darkness. So what should we do? We should reflect on the story of Hazrat Younas alayhi salam and call out in the way he did, by remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, using the same dua, the same supplication and dhikr, La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said, whoever offers a supplication in these words, the words of Hazrat Younas alayhi salam, the supplication will be answered. So we should have complete faith and yaqeen and trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that he answers our prayers. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said, if anyone constantly seeks pardon from Allah Almighty, Allah will appoint for him a way out of every distress and a relief from every anxiety, and will provide sustenance for him from where he expects not. So again, during this time, dear brothers and sisters, although we are experiencing uncertainty, we don't know when life will return back to normal. We don't know when we will go back to work, when children will go back to school. we don't know how we are feeling at this time of unease, but we do know that there is certainty with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we call out to him, especially during this time, as it is the month of Ramadan, we can use it as an opportunity to isolate. We have the normal routine for Ramadan, but we should take this as a blessing, that this time we are able to come close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through this period of isolation, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ease our difficulties, remove our difficulties, make them easy for us, and give us the tawfiq to draw closer to him through these difficulties. Ameen.